really good angle of my face. Does anyone else leave the airport just looking very disheveled? Because I feel like every time I fly, my hair gets greasy and like my skin breaks out and I just feel gross. So that's what's currently happening. But you already know that my first stop in Virginia was to Chick-fil-A to get a sweet tea. So I'm getting some lunch really quickly before I hit the road a little bit later. I'm leaving at like 12:30, it's like 11:42 now, to head to Williamsburg, Virginia. I'll fill you guys in a little bit later. I forgot which car I was supposed to be following. Okay, I need to get this Chick-fil-A, but I'll fill you guys in a little bit later on like what I'm doing in Virginia and my plans for the weekend, because they're actually pretty exciting. A little nerve-wracking, but exciting for the most part.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Literally just almost hit the lady that was handing out the food at the window with my car. Can you tell I haven't driven in a hot second? Because I definitely can, and I feel like I need to like go back to a driver's ed course at the moment just for like a little refresher. Sorry for the lighting, and this might be a little bit wobbly. Also the noise in the background, just everything about this like clip. We're gonna see if this even makes it into the vlog, because I won't know if it's too loud until I edit it. But basically I tried to like get a little tripod for the camera from my GoPro that I have, which makes sense in my head but may not make sense to you guys. It looks like this, hold on. Literally this thing. And it wouldn't stick to the dashboard, so I can't use it. So now I'm just kind of like propping my camera up on the dashboard. I waited until I got on 95 to vlog, because 95 is a little bit more straight on than the other roads that I was on. Because the other roads that I was on were kind of like windy and back roads. Not really back roads, but like smaller highways. So now that we're on 95, I'm gonna explain what I'm doing in Virginia this weekend, like why I'm here, why I'm headed to Williamsburg, Virginia of all places, which if you guys have been around the vlog for a while, you know. Okay. You guys would know that I'm not from Williamsburg, Virginia, so why am I driving there? Basically, if you guys already know the full scoop of like my grad school situation, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to repeat it for the people that are new around here or like maybe just don't know. But I'm in grad school. I'm currently getting my MBA online from a college in Virginia, hence why I'm always talking about like school and stuff, because I'm technically a student. But it's a 2-year program. It's supposed to be entirely online, but once within your 2-year program, you're supposed to go to the campus, like on campus, and do what they call a residency weekend, which is essentially like a case study weekend is like the best way that I can explain it. I'm going there with like 6 professors, and they're giving us a topic that, okay, I really wish that I had a tripod right now, because this thing is sliding literally everywhere. But basically there's gonna be 6 professors, and there's gonna be a course topic that's taught over the weekend. So my course topic for this residency weekend is customer experience. So I was supposed to do a bunch of pre-readings before this weekend. I haven't done them yet, but I think I'm gonna do them tonight, because technically the lectures don't start till tomorrow. But tomorrow I'll literally be in like a lecture hall for 12 hours straight with a bunch of professors kind of like teaching us about the course topic, I guess. And then at the end of it, I'm pretty sure we get placed in a group, and then we have to do like a presentation on this particular topic. I don't entirely know what it entails. I'm pretty sure the first module for it comes out tonight. Basically, that's the whole reason that I have to go to Williamsburg, Virginia, is I have to do my residency weekend. I chose the spring to do it because I technically graduate in December, and the only other time that this was offered was the fall. And since I graduate in December, I just feel like the fall would have been a little bit too, cutting it a little bit close, because of the fact that I had 2 years to do this. Like, me doing it the semester before I graduate was cutting it close, just in case like something were to happen. I don't know what would have happened, but just, you know, just in case something were to happen. There was an option to do it online, but honestly, I've never seen my campus before, and I haven't really met any of like my other classmates in person. I haven't met any of my professors in person. So I just figured it would be a good opportunity to kind of get to know the school that I've been going to for the past 2 years. I love online school, and I think that it's honestly like the best path for me as far as grad school goes. But I will say that sometimes you do feel like a little disconnected from like the campus and the professors and the students. Like, it doesn't really feel like I'm a student because the whole like course is kind of at my own speed, and it's a lot of it is like self-taught, so it doesn't really feel like I'm in college still sometimes. That is what I'm doing, so I'm going to take you guys along with me for this entire weekend. I obviously won't be filming like in the lecture hall or around my classmates, but I think that I'm just going to do like morning, afternoon, nighttime chats and like show you around the campus and anything else that I'm doing that I can actually film, because one, I feel like it'll be a good thing to have like for the memes, but also I feel like it's an interesting topic if you guys are considering going to grad school, or if you're considering back to school or just school in general, and you want to see like what a residency weekend is like, or you want to see what grad school is like. I feel like this weekend will be a really good weekend to showcase it, which is why I really wanted to film it. So that's what's going on. I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to finally like literally see the school that I've been attending for the past 2 years, and I'm excited. Well, I'm like nervous, but I'm excited. I'm very nervous to like meet my professors and my classmates, because I am not the most like extroverted person. Despite me putting myself on the internet, I'm like an introvert when it comes to meeting people and social settings like this, and I'm gonna be in a lot of social settings this weekend where I know absolutely nobody. Like, I recognize a few names from classes that I've taken, but for the most part I don't really know like anyone this weekend, so this is like very out of my comfort zone, and I'm gonna have to go out of my way to like introduce myself to people and interact with people if I like don't want to be a loner all weekend, and I don't want to be like that weird person that doesn't talk to anyone. So it's gonna be super out of my comfort zone, but I feel like the only way to grow as a person and the only way to work on things that you know are kind of your weakness is to put yourself out of your comfort zone and to like really work on it. So this is me putting myself out of my comfort zone to work on being like a more social human, like introducing myself to someone, networking. I'm so bad at networking too. That's like my least favorite part of being like a working professional or being in grad school or like trying to find a new job. Any of that is the networking. Like, I literally hate putting myself out there and being like, hi, my name is Hannah, this is what I do, this is where I go to school, like, what do you do, all that stuff. Like, that's not my cup of tea. It's not my forte. I've never been the type of person to do that, and it's just not my thing. So I'm like well aware that it's something that I need to work on, which is why I chose to do this weekend in person and not online. I could have taken the easy way out and just had done it completely online from like my bedroom in New York, but I know that I wouldn't have gotten as much out of this weekend if I had chosen that route and like chosen to English is hard. If I had chosen that route and like chose to do that. So this is me putting myself out there, getting out of my comfort zone, growing as a human being, and hopefully it pays off. Alright, I made it to Williamsburg. I'm gonna do a little hotel tour. I say tour because there's really not much to show. I literally walked in the front door and was immediately in the bathroom, so that's fun. There's a sink, mirror, toilet, shower and stuff. We have a Keurig, a mini fridge, which is nice because I may go get some snacks and stuff for the weekend. We have a little closet, which is good because I actually need to hang up some of my stuff. TV, 2 beds, even though it's just me. Feels really weird being in a hotel by myself, and then I'm pretty sure that weird noise is coming from the heater / air conditioning unit. Yeah, it is. So that's gonna be fun. It's about 3 o'clock right now, 3:10ish I think, and I don't have to be on campus like dressed and ready to go until 6 p.m. So I think I'm gonna actually go out and get a Starbucks and some waters and snacks and stuff. I haven't had water all day, which is not good. Also, I need a little pick-me-up. I have like the biggest bags under my eyes from traveling today. I had to wake up at literally 5 a.m. this morning to catch my flight out of New York, so your girl is struggling. But I need a water, a coffee, and some snacks or something for like a little pick-me-up. But yeah, this is the room. I'm really sad that like no one could come with me this weekend because I don't like staying like in this hotel by myself. Also, if you're from Virginia, you know, but Williamsburg is where Busch Gardens is, so it's so funny that literally from my hotel I can see like the roller coasters from Busch Gardens. Like that's how close I am, and that's how close like my school is to Busch Gardens. And I think it's so funny. If I was here with someone else, maybe I would like go to Busch Gardens for a day after my whole grad school thing, but I'm not gonna go like by myself. But I remember going there when I was really little, and I haven't been there in probably like years now. I think the last time I went I had to have been like 7, 8, 9, 10, like very, very little. So that would have been fun to, you know, re-experience Busch Gardens, but I'm not gonna be that weirdo that like goes on roller coasters and stuff like that by myself. We're not gonna do it. This is so convenient. This Starbucks is literally like a 2-minute, not even 2 minute, like a 1-minute drive from my hotel. So you definitely know that I will be here every morning getting a little coffee before I go to school tomorrow. My lecture literally starts at like 8 a.m. and finishes at 7 p.m. So empty coffee tomorrow will be necessary. I got a little iced coffee. I got a grande iced coffee with 1 pump of hazelnut, 1 pump of vanilla, and vanilla sweet cream cold foam. This is my go-to order. It has been my go-to order for like over a year now. I swear it's so good. Also got a water, and then I got some bacon egg bites. I've never had these before, but I wanted a little snack, and I felt like egg bites would be kind of healthy. I already feel gross because I had Chick-fil-A for lunch, and then I had a croissant for breakfast, so now I'm eating egg bites. I need to eat somewhat healthy this weekend, or else I'm gonna go back to New York feeling like absolute crap. Alright, I don't think I like the texture of these, but let's try them. Oh, first one was really hot. Wow, that was really hot, but it's also really good. Wow, those are really good. I don't like the texture of them though, they're kind of squishy. It's making such a weird noise. I just spilled this all over my shirt. I'm literally a mess today. I cannot. Okay. Before I make any more messes, I'm gonna drive to see the campus because, like I said previously, I've never seen it before. And I have a little bit of time to kill in the hotel. Kind of like, I just don't like being in there by myself. I thought I was gonna like being in there by myself, but the hotel is just kind of like eerie. It's very empty and quiet. I'm not a fan. So I'm going to go drive to see the campus. It's like an 8-minute drive away. And I don't know, because I'm staying like outside of Williamsburg. Busch Gardens is like outside of Williamsburg. Instead of taking a left to go to Williamsburg, I took a right to go to the hotel. So I'm gonna drive into like the actual town of Williamsburg to see what it's about. That was a really long rant about how to get to Williamsburg, and you guys don't care, so sorry about that. Campus. My first impression, I don't really know what to think. I'm not sure if I ended up on like the right part of campus. There was this little like shopping street, which is like my undergrad college, Syracuse, had a shopping street also. It was called Marshall's, but you could like very clearly tell where the campus was for this school, which I'm obviously showing the school and I'm saying where I am. So if you guys don't know, I'm getting my MBA from the College of William and Mary, which is in Williamsburg, Virginia. Didn't say that before because I wasn't sure if I like should say it, but I just realized that was dumb because you guys can very easily Google it. Also, I'm showing you the campus, so it just doesn't make any sense. But anyways, yeah, so I go to the College of William and Mary, but I couldn't tell like where the main campus was. I plugged the main campus into the map and it took me to that street, so I'm assuming the main campus was somewhere off of that street, but I like couldn't tell what it was. There wasn't like this big main building that was like William and Mary. Like at Syracuse, we have this building called the Hall of Languages that sits up on the hill, and underneath it, it has a sign that says Syracuse University. Like there was nothing like that for this school, so I wasn't really sure if like I was actually where I was supposed to be or where I wanted to end up, but nonetheless, I guess it was kind of cool. It's very like historic, but that's like the Williamsburg, Jamestown area in general. It's a very historical area. A lot of monumental history moments have happened here. But I did stop by the campus bookstore. So I guess I was kind of on campus because I found the campus bookstore and got a little hoodie. I don't have any William and Mary stuff. This will be my first hoodie from them, and I just thought it was cute and oversized. We always love a good like gray oversized hoodie. I was also gonna get a t-shirt, but then I was like, I have enough t-shirts as it is, and I don't know how often I'll actually wear it, so I opted for a gray hoodie. I don't think I have a gray oversized hoodie anymore, so this will be perfect to add to the collection. But I'm getting ready to chill out for a bit. It is 4:30. I need to iron like some of my clothes. We have to dress business professional tonight, which I'll show you my outfit because I actually planned them out because I had to. But we have to dress business professional tonight for the 6 p.m. intro dinner to the whole weekend. So I have to wear literally like suit pants and a blazer and like a nice shirt and do my hair and makeup and not look like a little gremlin, because right now I look like a little gremlin. So I need to iron my clothes, but I think I'm gonna just like chill out for a little bit. Like I said, I don't have to be there till 6, so I'll probably leave here around like 5:30 to make sure that I get there in time, but that gives me an hour to do everything. So I'm gonna plug in a YouTube video, iron some clothes, kind of hang out, and then do the whole night portion. I'm like getting kind of nervous for it because I just feel like awkward. Like I just feel awkward showing up by myself and not knowing anyone. And I'm sure a bunch of other people are gonna feel that way also, because like I said, the program is 100% online, so not everyone knows someone. And I know there are people literally like flying in from Alaska, like literally Alaska, to come this weekend. So I know I'm probably not alone in that feeling, but I'm not like good about putting myself out there when I'm in those situations. We'll see how tonight goes. I'm getting nervous for it, but I'm trying not to overthink it or else I will psych myself out. So I'm gonna chill out, relax for a little bit. I need to drink this water. I bought it and didn't even end up drinking it. I drank my whole coffee though, so you know, priorities. This is the final look, outfit of the night. Pants are Princess Polly. These are the slacks that I tend to dress down. I'll wear with like a crop top and Air Force Ones, but for this occasion, we could actually dress them up and they're super comfy and obviously flattering. Let me open this a little bit. There we go, natural light's a little better. These are Steve Madden shoes. By the time you guys see this video, I did a haul in my last video and I showed a tan pair of these shoes. I actually returned them for the black pair just because I feel like I have more outfits that can go with the black pair versus the tan pair, so I switched them out. This shirt I think is J. Crew. It's just like a little spaghetti strap shirt with a scallop, I think that's what it's called, neckline. And then blazer is also potentially J. Crew, something like that. I feel very CEO professional vibes. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm definitely more of like a chill person if you guys know me. And if you've watched the channel for a while, like I just really enjoy wearing like jeans and comfy outfits. So this is like a lot for me, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So outfit of the night. I also curled my hair, put makeup on to cover up the breakouts, and getting ready to leave in like literally 7 minutes. I'm getting nervous because, well, I talked about it before, so I'm not gonna like repeat myself, but I'm like getting more and more nervous the closer I get to it, just because like I said, I don't know anyone. So it would be better if I had like a friend to walk in with and like spend the weekend with, but it's just me by myself, so wish me luck. I just got to the building where I have the, what is it called? There's like a specific name for it that they're calling it. The welcome reception. I got to the building where we have the welcome reception. Also, don't worry guys, I found main campus. It's like, I was definitely in like downtown, the historic district earlier where like tourists go and stuff like that, but I just had to drive through like the main campus to get to this hall, and it's starting to look like a real college now. Before I was like, not that I'm worried because I'm obviously online, but before I was kind of like, where am I? But now I know where I am, and the campus is really cute. Very, like, it blends in with the town though. It's like very historical looking, lots of red brick, lots of how you would picture like Jamestown and Williamsburg, like the settlement era to look, but obviously like more updated to fit in with the times. My camera's so dark. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go in. I don't want to be caught talking to my camera because I feel like that would be really weird, so I'm gonna go do this thing and then I will check in with you guys after. I'm so tired. But I just got back, so I figured I'd let you guys know how it went. The reception went. That's all. I feel like these hotel walls are so thick. I really had to push myself like out of my comfort zone in order to socialize, but I did end up making some friends and like meeting some people and meeting my professors and like really putting myself out there. So I'm proud of myself for doing that. Am I exhausted from doing that? Yes, I am exhausted from doing that. But I'm also proud of myself for doing that because now I won't be a loner all weekend. A tip that I have that I learned tonight for socializing in a situation where you don't know anyone is find the other people that also look like they want to find someone to hang out with. And I know that sounds like really weird, and it's definitely like easier said than done, but basically, for example, there were 70 people in this reception / in this residency weekend that are attending in person, and not everyone knows someone. Like, yes, there are people that know each other, yes, there are people that came together, yes, there are groups that know each other, but not every single person knows someone. So you just need to find the other people that also are looking to like meet new people, if that makes any sense. So like find the person that kind of like is looking around the room, is not really with a group, or find someone that looks like they'd be very open to making new friends, or like open to talking to someone. Like, that would be my pro tip. Also, we were wearing badges with like our names and our cities or towns on them. So for example, mine said New York. So people would come up to me and be like, oh, you're from New York, that's really cool, what do you do? So like that's like another good conversation starter, is like look for something that they're wearing or something about them that you could start a conversation with, because that was what I was doing. As I was walking up to people like, oh, what's your name? Oh, cool, you're from there. Do you work there? What do you do in the industry? Like, did you grow up there? So on and so forth. Like, there's so many different ways to look for conversation starters. So that was something that I really focused on tonight, was one, looking for other people that looked open to making new friends. That's how I made new friends. And two, look for clues within a person or on a person that could be a conversation starter. So like the city, for example. And that ended up working in my favor, because I met someone that was really sweet and really nice that we're kind of like going to go through the residency weekend together. So I'm very excited for that, and very thankful and grateful that I had the opportunity and the experience to like meet my professors and my classmates and just do what I did. But as you can tell by my voice and the fact that I'm like rambling and certain sentences aren't making any sense, I am like mentally exhausted, and I feel like you can also hear it in my voice from talking all night, and just like exhausted from my travel day. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take off all my makeup and change out of this. I'm wearing these pants on Sunday too for the presentation, so I need to make sure that I keep them clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and change out of this, take off my makeup, put on my skincare, crawl into bed, and like either watch a movie or knock. I honestly might knock, but I did buy Goldfish, so I could snack and watch a movie, which sounds really enticing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning and start off the day with another outfit of the day, because I'm actually excited for my business casual outfit tomorrow, because I have like really cute pants that I'm pairing with the top for this whole outfit situation. Good morning. Literally, this is the first time I'm speaking today. Outfit of the day, wearing these blue pants from Abercrombie. They're like little flare pants. I did a haul of them in the last video. I'm wearing this top from Lulu's. Felt like it was very like business professional. Just has like a little cutout in the back. Hair is half up, half down. And I'm wearing some earrings and light makeup. I am extremely exhausted, if you cannot tell. I did not sleep at all last night. I like had the worst anxiety and woke up 5 to 6 times last night and like could not go back to sleep. Like anxiety to the point where I was like making myself feel like sick to my stomach, which I don't get anxious like that very often, but I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm just like sleeping in this hotel by myself. I don't want to say that too loud because the walls are thin. And this weekend is just a lot, and like I'm not in New York, or I'm not home, like I'm just in a foreign place. So I think that I had a lot to do with it, so I'm hoping that that passes, because I cannot do another night's sleep like last night. Literally, I was up at like every hour. I think I woke up, because I fell asleep at like 9:45, 10 o'clock. Then I woke up at 11:45, then I woke up at 12:45, and then I woke up at 2:45, and then I woke up at 4:45, and then I woke up at 5:45, and then just decided to like get up for the day. It is 7:05-ish now, and I'm getting ready to go out to get a Starbucks and then head to the lecture hall, the same lecture hall that we were at yesterday. I'm pretty sure that's where it is all weekend, because we have like a breakfast socializing thing at 8 a.m, which is why they started it that early. I am not entirely sure, but there's nothing I can do about it. So we have a breakfast socializing thing at 8 a.m. They said like bring coffee, we'll have a breakfast buffet there. And so I had to get ready this morning. We're doing business casual. I feel like I didn't really show you guys my outfit that well in that direction, so we're gonna do it over here. My room is already a hot mess, so just ignore the background. But pants, light blue from Abercrombie. They're just like super flowy, white top, very cute. Like I said, today's attire is, I was also watching Arthur because, you know, comfort cartoons this morning. Today's attire is business casual and so is tomorrow's, so this is the best I could come up with. As someone that's not been in the office or had to dress like this in 2 years, I legitimately didn't know how to dress, so I had to go shopping in New York last week. Not even last week, like Wednesday I think it was, or Thursday or something like that, to get pants and a top and stuff like that to wear this weekend. So that's where we're at. I need to go get coffee because the girl is tired. Also, they gave us this cute little coffee mug last night on our way out. It's like a little travel mug. I don't have any of these in New York, and now I do, so I'm excited. It has my business school name and then obviously like the college's name on it. It's very cute. I also like this is rubber. I feel like that's like really unique, but I thought this was like a cute little goodie bag gift that they gave to us. At the Starbucks. This lighting is awful, but I'm pretty sure I accidentally made this too sweet. I tried something different today. I did a venti iced coffee with salted caramel cold foam and then 3 pumps of caramel syrup, but I think that I kind of overloaded the caramel syrup. I kind of forgot that caramel is like a little bit sweeter than vanilla, so this is like drinking a frappuccino. This reminds me of something that I would have gotten in high school, but what are you gonna do? It's already in my possession. I also got a bacon gouda and egg sandwich. They said they were gonna have breakfast, so maybe I'll eat some fruit there or something, but I didn't know like what breakfast was gonna look like or what the extent of breakfast was gonna be, so I wanted to make sure I ate a little bit of something, especially if I'm gonna drink this. Today's gonna be a long day though. I literally don't wrap up until 7:30 tonight, and the schedule is like breakfast, then we get a 30-minute break, a lecture, then a break, and then another lecture, and then a guest speaker, and then another lecture, and then a case study, and then a group project, and then a dinner, and then another speaker, and it all wraps up at 7:30. So it's going to be a very long night. Long night? Very long day. Just in general, long day. And I need to feel myself for it. Okay, day 2 over with. Tomorrow's the last day. We have presentations and stuff, but basically, let me just recap today because I just had like the longest day ever. We had like a lecture all day, which actually I really loved the lecture because the professor that was teaching the lecture was like very cool, very relatable. He was like very interactive with the class. Everyone was laughing, everyone was having a good time. Like, it was a lecture that you actually wanted to participate in, which made the whole thing a little bit more enjoyable because the fact that it was from 9 a.m. until 3:30 was insane. Like, I don't think I've ever paid attention that much in my entire life, and my brain is like literally fried from it. And then after the lecture from 3:30 to 6, we had a group presentation to put together because we present that group presentation tomorrow morning. It was interesting only having 2.5 hours to put together an entire presentation that's 25 minutes long that we present tomorrow. But you know, nonetheless, we got it done. So finished that, then we had a dinner with a speaker, and now I am back here. I'm literally fried. I need to take off my makeup, take a shower, do some skincare, and hop into bed kind of like I did last night. I've been wiped after these days, guys. It's just so long and so much socializing. It's been a lot, but we're powering through it. We're almost done. Like I said, we have presentations tomorrow, and then the whole thing ends at like 2 p.m. and then I drive back to my home, like my home in Virginia, and then I fly out to New York Monday night. Guys, I think I got a like allergic reaction from one of the pimple patches that I was using. I put the pimple patch on my face, and I have this massive red ring that won't go away because that's like not the actual pimple. The pimple's in the middle of it, but I have this red ring that won't go away from where the pimple patch was. So I need to not wear that brand anymore because that is not good. It's not a cute look, really. And I need my skin to clear up because I don't know what's happening. Like, what is all this? Having to wear makeup every day is just not my forte. I'd rather go makeupless with a little bit of mascara and wear a full face of makeup. But I feel like I've been having to wear a full face of makeup for this because of the fact that my skin is breaking out so bad. But yeah, I need to take a shower. I feel really greasy. Like I took a shower this morning before I left for the school and left to get Starbucks, but I feel like I need like a hair wash shower, especially for presenting tomorrow. I want to look presentable for my presentation. So I need to wash my hair and like wash my body and not look like a little grimy gremlin. So that's what's currently going on. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. I feel like this whole vlog has just been me in my hotel room giving you guys like updates, but I obviously can't really record when we're in the lecture or like at the school because I don't know anyone and that would be really weird. They're also all like a lot older than me. Everyone in my program the entire time has been talking about like the fact that they're engaged or they're married or they're remodeling the house that they just bought or they're moving or they're having kids or they're thinking about having kids, and I'm here like 24 and just straight vibing. No fiance, not married, not buying a house, definitely not having kids, no dogs, like literally just me vibing. And they're like full adults with full responsibilities because I started this program really early, like way sooner than a lot of people, if you guys aren't aware of that. Like normally you get your MBA when you're like a little bit more advanced in your career, but I started my MBA when I was 23, because I'll be 25 when I graduate. And I basically just vouched for myself, like that's really early to start an MBA, but I basically just told them like the career path that I wanted to go down, which has changed since I've pitched myself, but I guess I just convinced them that I was good enough for the program. So I'm like one of the youngest in the program compared to a lot of people that are in it because of the fact that like they're all pretty established in their careers. That's been interesting, but nonetheless we've made friends. I've been able to relate on some things, not all things, not the family stuff, not the engagement, not the wedding, none of that stuff, but just like on a human level, like where are you from, stuff like that. So that's been good. Alright, final day. Happy Sunday, guys. This is the little outfit of the day. I'm wearing a sweater. I was gonna wear like this tight turtleneck thing, but honestly, I look kind of like the slouchier vibe of this sweater just because it's a little bit more comfortable. Wearing the Princess Polly pants that I was wearing on Friday night, and then I'm wearing the Steve Madden shoes. I threw my hair back up in a bun, but it's a loose bun and it doesn't have any product in it, so I might take it down later, but it was in my face, so you know, it had to go up. And then gold jewelry. Just not realizing that I think that I look slightly, let's do natural light. I think I look slightly orange. It is what it is. Getting ready to go get Starbucks. You know the deal. Oh, I think it's raining. I think I'm gonna get ready to go get a latte. I have to check out the hotel. So I just packed all my bags. I'm getting ready to pack my backpack. I cannot wait to never hear that air conditioner heater thing again because it's so loud, and get ready to go. I have a day of presentations. I'm only presenting once, but I think we have to watch the other presentations, and that goes until like 12:30, and then we have a lunch thing, like a wrap-up lunch thing, and then I'll be on the road headed back to Manassas, Virginia. So it's gonna be another long day, and I'm hoping that 95 later today doesn't have any traffic, but I'm like already kind of dreading it because I feel like traffic is always bad headed to the north, like on a Sunday. So we'll see. I have high hopes, but low expectations. Let's go get Starbucks because I need something to wake me up. Guys, I'm trying a new drink this morning again. I don't know why I didn't just stick to my original drink because that was fine, but clearly I'm in the mood to try new things. This is the new item on the menu. It's the oat milk, toasted vanilla, shaken espresso. I tried to get this on Friday, but they were out of oat milk, which was tragic. They were like, do you want almond milk instead? And I don't really mess with almond milk like that. So I got it today because they were back. They have oat milk again. It's like not my favorite. It's kind of good. It honestly kind of reminds me of the sugar cookie latte that they had during Christmas. But I cut the pumps of syrup in half because they wanted like 3 espresso shots and like 5 pumps of the toasted vanilla syrup, and that is too sweet for me. So I did 2 shots of espresso, blonde roast, 3 pumps of the toasted vanilla syrup. And I'm glad I did 3 pumps instead of 2 because I think if I only did 2, I wouldn't like it as much. I want to actually stir this up with a straw. I never really stir these drinks up with a straw, but I feel like I see some of the syrup stuck to the side. Yeah, there we go. I give it like a 5 out of 10. It's not my fave. Is what it is. I'm all decked out in my new William & Mary swagoo, representing the MBA program. Back home, clearly, I'm in Virginia. Well, I've always been in Virginia, but like I'm in my hometown in Virginia, in my bedroom, and I just wanted to kind of give final thoughts on this weekend in this vlog because I have a lot to say about it. And I feel like this vlog was a little bit chaotic because I was filming a lot of like random clips in the hotel room, and I wasn't really filming at the actual residency weekend for obvious reasons. So a lot of the vlog was like recap, and not that this is any better, but I just kind of want to like throw my final thoughts out there on this weekend. My first big final thought is that I am so glad that I did this whole program residency weekend in person. I don't think that I would have gotten as much out of it if I had done it virtually. I know that going into this weekend on Friday, I was saying that I was super nervous and that I felt like I made a wrong decision with doing in person versus online just because I didn't know anyone. But as the weekend went on, I just realized how grateful I was for the in-person experience versus the virtual experience. And that was just because I got to interact with like so many professors that, one, I've had before, and 2, that I'm going to have eventually. I also got to meet so many of my classmates that I like do discussion boards with and that I do group projects with in the different classes that I'm in, and I was finally able to put like a face to the name. Obviously I didn't know everyone there, and I definitely had never met anyone in person, but I just feel like me going out of my comfort zone really paid off this weekend because I met so many cool new people. We were already talking about how we should all like walk together at graduation and hang out, and granted, you know, it was an interesting situation for me to be in, like meeting all these people, because like I said yesterday, I touched on it a little bit last night, I am very young for this program. A lot of people that are in this MBA program but also getting their MBA in general are probably late 20s, early 30s, 40s, so on and so forth. Like they're a little bit more advanced in their career, but I just kind of knew the path that I wanted to go down very early on post undergrad, so I didn't really want to waste any time getting my MBA. Like I just knew that that was the next step for me education wise, so why wait if you know where you want to go, you know what I mean? So on that level, it was kind of hard to connect with people because, like I said last night, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I don't have a fiance, I'm not married, I don't own a house, I don't have a dog, I don't have kids. I just can't relate on that level. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't able to connect with people, because we're all in the same program, we're all doing the same work, we all have a passion for business, we all want to learn the different aspects of business, so I was able to connect with them on that level. And I think just something about that was really special and like very cool. So I'm really glad that I did this whole residency weekend in person. The main professor who taught the weekend and taught the course that I was in yesterday and the lectures that I was in yesterday was one of the coolest professors that I've ever met. Like he was just such a good teacher, and he knew how to teach the students, and he knew how to teach us and engage us, and was down to earth and like used his real life situations to apply to the coursework, and was up for a challenge and was up for questions, and just made it such an enjoyable experience that I really think that that also had a lot to do with it. I think that if I had a professor or someone leading the weekend that was maybe a little bit more dull or just wasn't super into it or like passionate about the subject they were teaching, that it would have definitely changed my opinion on the weekend. But I'm just glad that I picked this weekend to go, and this was the customer experience topic was what was discussed, and that this was the professor that I was able to learn from, and just overall such a good experience and such a good weekend. And I just wanted to say that before closing out the vlog, because I know I mentioned at the beginning that I was just nervous and that I was tired each day and that it was a lot of socializing, but I did want to just kind of end this vlog by saying that I am so happy that I didn't do the Zoom version. The people on Zoom honestly looked miserable. They had the people on Zoom up on the board as the professor was teaching also so that we could see them, and they just looked like they were miserable. There's no other way to put it, because you're not getting that same in-person experience. You're not laughing at all the professor's jokes because it comes off like different on Zoom or on camera, and you're not interacting with all the people next to you, and you're not talking to your classmates. It's just such a different experience. So I could definitely tell that on Zoom they were having a way different experience than I was having in the classroom. So I'm just so glad that I took the route that I took, and I pushed myself out of my comfort zone, because I definitely think that it paid off. So this is your sign. If something makes you nervous, if something is way out of your comfort zone, if something makes you anxious, just face it head on. I'm not saying you have to do that for every situation in life. Like, obviously this is like less of a serious situation, but this weekend gave me anxiety. It made me nervous. It was so out of my comfort zone. I don't like meeting new people like that, like in this type of situation where I know nobody and I'm going in with nobody. But I did it, and I came out, I think, a better person because of it. And I know that if I ever had to do this again in the future, I could do it and be 100% fine. And that's like my whole point, is that you can't overcome something if you don't at least attempt it. Like, this weekend could have very easily gone in a completely different direction, like I was saying before, but luckily it didn't, and because of that, it's now giving me the confidence to do stuff like this in the future. Maybe this will even benefit me on the day-to-day life, like maybe just talking to someone in a coffee shop or talking to someone at a bar that I don't know will become a little bit more easy to me because I went into this experience like this. That's how I could apply this lesson to my everyday life, because obviously I'm not going to residency weekend every single weekend, but overall I think it paid off, and I'm just so happy, and it was just such a good weekend. That's all I have to say. But I just wanted to wrap up this vlog and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog. I know it's different than my normal content, and I don't really film grad school content that often. I know I talk about it in a bunch of like day in my life vlogs or week in my life vlogs, but I very rarely just really hone in on the grad school topic, because I don't do enough grad school work in a day to make a whole vlog out of it. But I just feel like this was a cool situation to vlog and experience and show you guys. So I hope you found it interesting. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm gonna try to implement more grad school stuff into my vlogs in the future, because I do think it's an interesting path that I'm in right now, and an interesting phase that I'm in right now in life, and it's something that I want to document and share with you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you're new around here, you should stick around and subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.